Alright, so I got out of the Port Authority bus station and decided to head to 2nd Avenue Deli. So pretty interesting walk here. We're going to be headed down Broadway most of the way to get there. It's always kind of fun. Looking forward to eating some of the food there at 2nd Avenue Deli. Heard a lot about it. Alright, so after a long walk here, not too long, nice brisk Sunday morning walk, we're here. Okay, let's get ready for the first bite here. So yeah, that's really good. It's quite, I would say almost creamy. I know that's kind of a weird word to use for meat, but it's really smooth. It's really got a nice smoky texture, taste to it, but it's almost soft. That marbly fat in the meat really blends well, and overall solid. Like the bread, a little softer than I thought it would be. The bread's really good though, but if you look here again at the sandwich there, you just see a lot of that meat, and it's moist all on its own. It doesn't need any sauces or anything. I will put mustard on a few bites because that's how I like it, but it definitely doesn't need it. It's not a dry sandwich, even just with the bread and the meat, which is, in my opinion, a really good sign of a really good pastrami sandwich. So I'm going to take another bite here and enjoy. Okay, I'm about halfway through the sandwich now, and I've made a few observations. According to my taste, very rich. That marbly fat in there is really great, but it's pretty rich. So for me, it really helps to cut it with one of the pickles. I already finished the other one. This neon green one is kind of a less cured pickle, a little fresher, and then the other one was more of a traditional sour pickle. And these are really good for kind of biting into the richness of the meat in the sandwich. And then the other thing is the mustard, for me again, is the way to go. I'm a mustard fan anyway, and so when you put the mustard with this, maybe every other bite type of thing, you can still taste the flavor of the meat breaking through, but the mustard enhances it. So I'm not sure I'm gonna finish this whole thing here. I might take it with me. It is filling, it's rich, it's good, it's everything you probably want in a pastrami sandwich from a Jewish delicatessen, so pretty happy with it. Definitely gonna call it on the sandwich. I'm gonna take it with me, have it for a little snack later, but I do like they bring these little samplers of little chocolate soda water. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah, I like that little chocolate soda water. Tastes like Hershey syrup and soda. But yeah, that's pretty good. One thing I didn't mention on the sandwich, what really makes it, for me, I said the bread was soft, but the crust is kind of chewy, a little, not crispy hard, but just chewy hard, and that really makes it for me. Alright, so wrapping up the 2nd Avenue Deli there. It was good. It just comparing it to a place like Katz, you know, it felt more authentic, maybe not quite so touristy. Really liked the decor in there. Felt like a old Jewish delicatessen from back in the day, I guess. You know, not that I was there back in the day, but it just had that feeling of what you would imagine it would be like here in New York. Very traditional, a lot less touristy, like I said. Could be part of the reason. Part of that might be because I was here Sunday morning, you know, not quite before the lunch rush, probably after you kind of breakfast, but kind of quiet. You hear people in there, they know what they're ordering. They're not, they seem like locals. They've been there before, and it was really good. Got out there for 28 bucks with tip. That's a little bit pricey for me for a sandwich, but definitely enough sandwich there that you could split it with another person, which makes it a little more reasonable. I did end up taking about half my sandwich to go with me, and really did like that chocolate soda water to end the meal with. I thought that was kind of a nice touch. So overall, yeah, I'd probably come back. Pretty good quality. Go head out somewhere else now. Alright, here in Washington Square, there's a Washington Square arch behind me. Just been walking down the avenues, getting smaller and smaller. I think I'm gonna go try the Dominique Ansel bakery. They're famous for the cronut. They are the ones that invented the cronut. First heard about them at a museum in my hometown, Mesa, Arizona, and always wanted to try one. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any chance of me getting one today. They sell out quite quickly, but I am gonna find a little place, even though it's a little bit misty right now. I'm gonna find a place here in the square to finish up my sandwich that I started earlier. I bought a Coke along the way, and gonna find, looks like there's a good place over here to go and sit under some trees on a bench, stay out of this little misty drizzle that's been going on today. It's been kind of cool, kind of a nice ambiance, not getting too wet, but a little misty drizzle. And I'm gonna finish up the rest of that really good sandwich I had earlier. Well, you can see I found it because there's a long line out front. I'll stand in line, pick something out, and I'm gonna take it with me. I'm not ready to eat it again yet. Those sandwiches really fill you up. Kind of cool down here in Soho though.
Hello guys.
Plan was to get something and go, which I am gonna do, but that line was so long, you know, I had mentioned I didn't think I was gonna get a cronut. It's kind of touch and go there for a while. I had read online that if you didn't get here like first thing in the morning, there's no way you were going to get a cronut. But when I got here, they were still lining up for the cronut, and then they have a special line for that. I was waiting in that line for quite a while, and then when I was about 10 people back, they made the announcement, sold out, no more cronuts for the day. So a little disappointed for sure, but they have a lot of great alternatives. So many good alternatives that I could not decide, and I went ahead and got 2 different things, and I'm gonna go ahead and try one of them now, and I'll save the other one for a little bit later. So, you know, I got this chocolate croissant. I figured since a cronut is like half donut, half croissant, I would get a chocolate croissant. First time I ever had any kind of chocolate croissant was in Paris. It blew me away. It was about 10 years ago, and I haven't found its equal yet. I gotta be honest, I don't think this is gonna match it either. It looks really great, don't get me wrong, but that was amazing. And I got it early in the morning. I went back the next day, got it from the same bakery, and I was in Paris for about 4 or 5 days, and after the second day, they closed and went on vacation, and that little bakery wasn't open the rest of my trip, and I've always been sad that I couldn't get that same croissant that I had before. But we'll give this one a try and see. So here's my bite. Very good. You can see that chunk of chocolate right in the middle there. Quite large. This is about $5, $5.50. Very good. I'll have to take a couple more bites to say for sure, but I don't think it beats the one in Paris. All right, made it here to the Highline Park. Kind of wanted to come here for a while. I like this concept where they've repurposed an old train track into an actual park. And so I'm going to walk along this for a while and just check it out. See the old train track crossing? Get some views into the city. You also get views out to the Hudson here. So I've been walking for a while now, and built up enough of an appetite to go ahead and try this salted caramel eclair. Presentation kind of got ruined on the due to the walk, but doesn't look too bad, I don't think. It's not going to stop me from eating it. Up here on the at the Highline Park, so I'll give this a try here. Let you know what I think. Yeah, that's amazing. So my only complaint is most of these eclairs in the store had a pretty thick layer of salt on the top, and I really like the salt. And unfortunately I got one barely sprinkled with salt, so gotta be honest, a little bit disappointed with that. Otherwise, this is quite an amazing treat. Doesn't make me miss the cronut too much, so I'm just gonna enjoy. So I was gonna get a dirty water hot dog from here in New York. They're my favorite, but I got to my destination before I found a good hot dog stand, and ran into this place. Sliced pizza for $1. Can't beat that in New York. Actually got the other special 2 slices and a can of Coke for $3, and that's gonna be dinner. And I'm gonna call it a day. Head back to my rental car and go into the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, to take care of my business. But we'll end with a little New York pizza slice.